My beautiful Aqua gang in this thing. What it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message for my beautiful Aqua Soul family. My Aqua gang in this thing. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides, please come through. Give us exactly what it is that we need to know. This is in regards to Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. The messages are general. Please keep that in mind. Don't take anything that doesn't resonate, guys, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit. Take a moment and click the like. Okay, that's one of the easiest and free ways to energetically donate to the channel. Appreciate those of y'all that do it every single time. Shoot me a comment down below, a little hey girl, hey. Whatever you want to add about the reading, you can place that down there below as well. And if you haven't already made it official, go ahead and smash that, tap that, hit that subscribe button and join the gang. We would love to have you. Okay, don't forget to hit the notification bell because that's going to let you know when I upload. Okay, it will notify you. So, very interesting energy. And I say interesting because this person knows that they're on bullshit, but they're still like standing 10 toes down on their bullshit. And this is also somebody who expects you to be okay with their bullshit, right? Like they are normally people's happiness, right? They may often get chased. We have chaser here, and that came out in the reverse. So let's go over all of the cards. The very first card out was waiting. Okay. The next card out was happiness, and that came out crossing. We then had foolish. And last but certainly not least, because it has a high impact, we have chaser in the reverse. So this is somebody who is used to being chased. This is also somebody who is refusing to chase you, even though they are the reason why the two of you are either on the outs or the reason why the two of you are either not talking or just, you're not seeing eye to eye right now. But I get that you're not talking for this person to be waiting, right? And I feel like they were waiting to hear from you. They've been waiting to hear from you. They've been waiting quite some time. I do feel like the longer it goes, right? The longer it's been, the more nervous this person gets, right? Because they are normally used to people just doing whatever they need to do for the sake of the union, right? For the sake of, not ruffling feathers and keeping things light and airy and happy. And since you're not doing that, they're wondering if you're finding your happiness elsewhere. We do have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, which signifies like a choice between two. So this is somebody who is not used to feeling like a second choice, non-prioritized. And they're certainly not used to waiting. I'm not going to lie, okay? This person wants their happiness and they want their happiness now. We have the Seven of Pentacles. That goes along with this waiting card. So I feel like this is somebody who expects people to pour into them. Okay? Look how this person looks like they've been working all the live long day. This looks like an unkept figure. I'm not going to lie, right? The Seven of Pentacles signifies like planting the correct seeds. But when I see this looks like somebody who's been working a lot. And for what, right? Because the happiness card is crossing here. So it's like working, pouring into something, putting a lot of effort towards something, a lot of time and energy. And for what? If the happiness card is not upright, if there's no happiness, if there's no substance, if you're just getting their ass to kiss, then what's the point? So I almost feel like this person doesn't get people who rationalize and who analyze. But that's what Aquarians are all about. So I don't know why they would not have understood that. Maybe you might happen to be this person's first Aquarius, which is also why they've been waiting for you to chase and you haven't done it. Now, with the Foolish card here, this is somebody who knows that they were on bullshit. It literally reads, I lack the maturity to handle a person like you. But they're not admitting that. They will never admit that, right? This is somebody who views themselves as the prize, okay? The prize to be won. And they are used to people chasing them, but you've been moving very slowly towards this. Maybe you were at one point moving towards this person full force, right? Or you were at least trying to meet them halfway. But like I said, what is the return on investment? What is the ROI? I feel like you started to back up rather than chase. You started to move backwards. And that is something that's it's not taking this person by surprise, but it's making them want to like play a game with you, right? They want you to come towards them. So I almost get this person pretending like they're walking away in order to pull you in. This gives hot and cold. This gives very toxic, right? Like it's a tactic of theirs. So if you're not going to call me, then I'm not going to call you either. They're like, I refuse to fucking chase, even though they're the ones that do need to be coming towards you. Okay, this is somebody who either owes you an apology. This is someone who either owes you a conversation, an explanation. There's something owed to you, okay? Some kind of, like I said, return on investment. And it's almost like this person is like digging their heels in the ground. Very stubborn. Very stubborn. And they're almost believing that they can just use the antics that they always use to pull you back in, right? They want you in this chariot, and they want you in this chariot now. Didn't I hear that? I want my happiness, and I want my happiness now. They're not used to waiting on people, okay? And if you'll notice with this chariot card, there are two fucking horses pulling this chariot. I feel like this person has played Russian roulette. Now, I don't know how far off you are or where you stand, like what you feel about this connection, but they are definitely playing with fire. They're still waiting. I get that you're on this person's mind heavy, okay? Because this doesn't happen to them, you guys, okay? Like I said, this person views themselves as the prize for the Ace of Pentacles to be coming out, when really the Two of Pentacles is what this person gives, right? Very wishy-washy, very in and out, extremely inconsistent, kind of on and off. This is somebody who doesn't prioritize other people, but they do expect to be prioritized. So this might be like a slap by reality. I heard a slap by reality rather than a reality check. They feel slapped in the face by this, okay? They put the Ace of Pentacles right over the Foolish card, right? So this is somebody who knows your value, but I just get that this person thought that they were going to be able to manipulate their way into getting you, pulling you towards them, okay? This is like energetic manipulation, right? So disappearing, ghosting, not answering, acting cold, acting distant, acting detached, which often gets people in the mode of wanting to come towards this person. That's how they pull people in. Instead, you just set boundaries. They hate boundaries. That's what I'm hearing. You heard how I got so silent? It's like you stunned this person into silence. They were so cocky with it that they really thought this move would have made you come towards them a long time ago. Instead, it slowed everything down. You might think that this person has multiple people. They don't. Okay, I feel like this person put all of their ducks in this basket with you. Even though they didn't really place anything towards this so-called victory that they thought that they were having with you, they still placed all their eggs here. This is also someone who is very much so triggered, right? By the fact that you're not doing what they want you to do. Okay, so now you're the one that appears to be juggling the energy. In their opinion, they feel juggled. They feel more like the person that's in the impasse. Anybody else would have chose them a long time ago, which only makes them more obsessed with you. Okay, the fact that you haven't chased them, the fact that you haven't come towards them, they refuse to come towards you. If this is somebody who owes you an apology, that is a lot of fucking nerve for them to be so stubborn and standing 10 toes down on not making things right. Okay, with the Justice card here, I feel like this is somebody, like I said, getting slapped by reality. You cannot make it up. This is really taking a toll on this person's psyche. They play with people's minds. This person can be a real mind fuck. I don't get that now here's the thing. They may have mind fucked you. You may have felt mind fucked by this person, but they don't know that, and you're not showing them that. They would love to see that. What? With the devil here, that would at least let them know that they're in the winner's circle. You're not giving them anything to work with. They don't know what you're thinking. They don't know what you're doing. They don't know what you will do. So they are the ones now in the position of what they put others in. I still don't see them coming towards you. It's like they are holding on to that pride. They are very stubborn, extremely stubborn. They're throwing cards and all kind of shit over here. And it's like they can't even focus on the things that make them happy. This person may have like a real lively nightlife. They may have some addictions, because we do have the devil here, right? Like, so this is somebody who likes to go out and party, like to go out and drink. This could be somebody who's promiscuous. They can't really do the things that they would normally do, right? They can't indulge in their habits because their mental is all fucked up. Look, the Lovers is in the reverse, right? You got their mental all effed up. So this person has become extremely obsessed about where you're going, like acquiring you. They want control over you now. Okay, nobody has ever made them feel like they've taken such a loss, is what I'm hearing. And look, we have the Justice here yet again. This is somebody who's supposed to be making things right, balancing things out, but they're very immature, extremely immature. So because of that, the ways in which they would have been used to handling certain situations, they don't know how to handle you. They never did. They never knew how to handle you. You were a lot for this person, okay? Not your fault. I feel like this person is so egoistic and so arrogant, they think that they can take on anybody. But what's a page to an empress or an emperor, right? So you were very heavy for this person in terms of the caliber of person you are, what it would have taken to truly invest in someone like you, what it would have taken to really get someone like you in their harem, in their grasp, in their claws, right? This is somebody who's like kind of seeking to possess you, but you're mental, really. So they feel like they're taking a major loss, but with this person, they're still not willing to admit to themselves that you were too much for them. You were too much for this person. Look, they couldn't carry you on their motherfucking back. When I see a page next to an empress, I think of like a toddler next to their mom or their dad. Like, way too big, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, you're light years ahead of this person. You may have already known that, right? That things were severely unbalanced, but I feel like you thought maybe it was just because it was the beginning stages or that things would turn around. So for somebody who is used to inflicting heartbreak on others, this is somebody who's potentially going through their first heartbreak. They literally manifested it, okay? And if you look at the Hangman, every time I see the Hangman from this deck specifically, you'll notice that there are like the coins, the resources, right? The energy, the bandwidth, right? Like they have nothing. You drained this person. You don't even know that you've done it this way. Okay. I feel like it was fated to happen this way because this person has been running amok for many of lifetimes is what I'm hearing. But every time I see the Hangman in this deck specifically, I always notice how those coins, the resources, whatever is valuable to this person is falling. Okay, they don't have any control over it. They feel stuck. They can't believe how stuck you got them, right? So it's almost like an Uno reverse. And it really speaks to what I said earlier about this person's energy, where it's like the things that they would normally be getting into, they can't really enjoy it. They can't really, they cannot focus. You got them and you got them good. We have the Six of Cups. Didn't I just say that? This person is behaving this way for many of lifetimes. This is the heaviest shit that they've ever dealt with, okay? They're normally used to being able to really handle people, manhandle people, man-eater, right? Like that's the kind of energy that I get from this person. They're the ones that leave people hanging upside down. They are the ones that deplete. They are the ones that kind of are able to maneuver freely, come and go as they please. And I feel like whatever this move is that they made with the Eight of Cups, this was supposed to get you up in your head about your value. It was supposed to make you think that they were more valuable than yourself and chase them with that Chariot. with 2 horses, bitch. They thought you were gonna be rushing the fuck in. And they were willing to reject you. This person really plays with people's emotions and their mind in that way. It's like, that's how they train people. You are not trainable. They got the wrong one, Jack. Okay? Or they got the right one. And by the right one, I mean the wrong one. You gave this person a run for their fucking money. They cannot gain their balance. Okay? They have been knocked completely off kilter. And I don't think that this is something that has ever been done to them before, you guys, okay? With the 3 of Swords there, they do feel betrayed, but they feel betrayed by, like, themselves. They feel like they betrayed themselves because they're normally able to see right through people, which is why they make moves strategically in their mind, and it always goes as planned. Russian roulette, right? So they gambled and they lost. See, they weren't able to see clearly. Everything was foggy. Their whole mental is fucked up right now. They need you to call them. They need you to talk to them, answer their text messages, right? It's almost like now they just need a hit. Something that suggests that they haven't lost it all, right? Like they are almost coming off as a fiend, you guys. You hear me stuttering? What the hell did you do to this person? I mean, honestly, listen, this is warranted energy. They deserve this. They have manifested this. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups, but I feel like you gave this you either put it on them real good, okay, your purity, just your purity at heart, your energy, what you poured into them. There's specifically a laser focus on you. It has shifted this person's entire, like, psyche. They get over people fast. This is something that is weighing so heavy on them that they don't even, like, I almost get this person wondering how they're going to get themselves out of this. They don't feel like themselves. They could be depressed. They could definitely, they're very much so obsessive over hearing from you. So have you blocked this person? Have you left them on red? Something to that effect. They've been waiting for a response. This person might start blowing your phone up. If they haven't already, they will. It's weighing so heavy on them. They need to release it, like an energetic release. And they feel like the only way they're going to be able to do that is by not feeling rejected. Oh, they feel so rejected by you. Look, with the sun, the sun damn near in the reverse. And the Nine of Swords. Oh my gosh. Yowzers. Look. They don't know what's going on. I know you. Now listen, now let me talk to your person for a second. Now, I know you ain't think you was going to be able to be running amok around this motherfucker all this time. Now, you ain't think that nothing was going to come back to bite you in the ass? Really? Really? They really thought they had it like that. Person could be pointing the finger at you, calling you the devil card energy, right? Because they're obsessed with you. They're now calling you the one that's toxic because of all of the toxins coming out of themselves. You're ridding them of those toxins by showing them who they are. So this person almost views the justice as being them getting out of this rejected sort of energy. They just need to talk to you. They need some kind of signifier that they're still in the game. You haven't given that to them. They need to hear from you. They need to be around you. They need to see you. They need some signifier that they are still them. They do not feel like themselves, you guys. You might not even know that it's having this much of an effect on this person. They're going to start blowing your phone up if they have not already. They just need one response, just one. They're going out of their mind. This could be somebody who's like a serial ghoster, and this could be the first time that they're getting ghosted. That's just like one of the examples. This could be somebody who, like I said, is a serial mind fucker. They fuck people in their minds over and over and over. It's like something that they get off on, and now it's finally happening to them. Nine of Swords. This motherfucker is up at night. They're going through texts. They're rereading texts. Look, they're coming in on the strength of wanting a higher level of commitment. Look, energy check. Their energy is all over the place, but they can't really check in on what's going on with you. person might think that they're in love with you. I think that this is more obsession than love, though. I have to be very honest. Unlike no other. There ain't never been there's not been a man walking. There ain't been a woman walking. There ain't been a person walking on this fucking earth that ever made this person feel like this before. Never. 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 Look, sitting up in the bed having nightmares, but I get them not being able to sleep. There's insomnia going on. This person could be like eating, overindulging, binging. If they're, like I said, they have like those, some kind of habits, addictions. They're leaning into those heavy. They're not entertaining anybody else. Nobody is able to check in on this person. Some people are worried about this individual, okay? This is unlike them. And it's true. They don't even feel like themselves. They haven't been acting like themselves either. They almost feel like the key to them being able to get back to themselves is a check-in with you, but you're not allowing them access. There might be a pop-up. Don't say I ain't warned you. Look. This was supposed to work. And I almost get that they wanted it to work with you more than anybody else, right? Like, how dare you? Look, I told you this person might think that they're in love, but it's not, you guys, okay? It's not. With options on options on options, they've never been left to feel like they're not that bitch. Like, they are not the most, America's most wanted out this motherfucker, right? The world's most wanted. It is a false sense of self that they've been leaning into, a extremely inflated ego. Right? But it's full of air. It's not even real. Them experiencing this total cutoff and rejection and not seeing it coming is really what's showing them that it was never real. And I feel like they're just in denial. They're not really able to accept that at this time, okay? With the Sun card crossing, right? Like, that's somebody who is, the clarity is there for them to grasp, but they're almost wanting to be willfully ignorant. They might pop up on you, I'm not gonna lie, okay? If they know where you work, if they know where you live. I don't get like stalker to the point where you need to be like worried, but they may be trying to check to see if you're okay. Like, did she die? Did he die? Like, are they still alive? Why do they answer my fucking calls, right? Like, are they out with somebody? I get them like going to that extent. That was never them. The gag of all of this is, for some of you, not all of you, if this person reached out to you, you would answer them. But I get them waiting to hear from you. That's something that they need to feel like themselves. And they haven't heard from you. You slowed this motherfucker all the way down. You ain't touching this with a 10-foot pole. That is like a shot to the heart. Oh, is that a song? A shot to the heart, and you're to blame. Look, orbiting. Stalking, oh my gosh, keeping tabs, trying to stay connected, cowardice behavior, right? Because I feel like not all of you are ignoring this person. For some of you, they have not even shown back up. They need that ego stroked, okay? So them showing back up would literally be them giving in, caving in. That would make them feel more like somebody who's unworthy. They need you to show them that they are themselves, right? And in order to do that, you need to chase them, but you're not. We have staycation. They've been in the house. They have not been leaving. People are wondering where this person is. They're orbiting you. They're orbiting in your world. You are orbiting in this person's mind. But when I get orbit, it's just like you are surrounding them at all times, meaning you've taken over their thoughts, you've taken over their dreams, you've taken over their nightmares, you've taken over their what they want to do, okay? If they're not lurking on your social media, they may be like lurking around where they know you be at and shit like that, right? Like, it's a complete obsession, a complete orbit. Receives. Needing answers. We have shipping. They believe you're in a relationship, or they believe that you might be married. They feel like there's got to be something radical going on for somebody like this to be turning me down, disappearing on me. You got somebody crashing the fuck out. This is hilarious. Look at this. What? Oh my gosh. Listen, it's not funny. I'm sorry. I pick up on y'all's laughter. I'm not laughing at your situation. I'm just saying, is somebody getting a little kiki? They need answers. They're orbiting your space. They want to be all up in your space. Okay, this is obsessive behavior, you guys. They're used to being gassed up. This is somebody who's used to being applauded. This is somebody who's used to having people come after them, right? This is somebody who is used to people chasing after them with their fucking heart. Take it, take it, take it. And you are nowhere to be found, bitch. They are trying to find you, but they're not trying to find you to communicate with you first. They're trying to find you to pull you back in and come after them so they can feel like themselves for real. This is crazy. What the hell y'all done got me into? The fuck is this? Huh? Yeah, told you. Look, we have turn and we also have side hustle. Those both came out kind of crossing. And I feel like this person is used to like making money, like partying, being out, right? The good life. Look at all of the drinks, the weed, the girls, the men, right? Like they're used to doing all of that. That has come to an end. It has ceased. Do you hear me? They feel like you have like control over them. You have taken power over them. You have influence over them. It's actually a little bit scary to this person, I think. We have millennial. What it signifies is individuality. You might be a millennial. They might be as well, or there might be some kind of an age difference here, but that's not for all of you. What I get from this mostly is like individuality, right? Diverse. You're not like the rest. Hello? It was never going to go down the way that it went down with the rest of the people. And this person is crashing the fuck out. This is a really hard fall for them. Oh, I heard a fall from grace. So spirit might have been giving this person grace for a long time, you guys. We heard multiple lifetimes. It's come to an end, right? What game plan, bitch? Okay, this is our plan now. Yeah, everything has been filtered. It's all been fake. And I feel like this is, look at the faces. When I say shooketh to the core, they feel like you're seeing someone else, okay? And this is somebody who's outdated ways of thinking and doing, and all of that shit is getting thrown out the window without their permission. For somebody who loves control, this is definitely very problematic. Crazy ass reading. Let's hop over to the extended. We're going to see where this is all going. Of course, if you resonated with this reading, we're going to get into all of the details. Y'all know how my extendeds go. Okay, so like the video, follow for more. I'm going to put the link for the extended down below in the description box. We got a lot to unpack, so let's go ahead.